Hello there. I'm gonna get off my desk now. I don't want to break it. But yeah. Hi everybody. Rex Frost here, and this is my review of The Punisher. One last kill, and let's get straight into this review. I might go back and go get a drink of water because this is going to be a rant-heavy video, so I'm gonna go do that now. Okay. I have my drink of water. I'm just gonna take a sip before we begin. This is a full glass, by the way. That was good. Very nice. Yeah, let's get straight into this video. And yeah, I mean, here's a quick spoiler warning. I do feel like this is definitely worth the watch to a point. However, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go straight into this. Let's talk about like my experience with The Punisher, I guess. So yeah, I have very questionable. I don't know. I have a lot of issues with the original Punisher show, mainly because of like how repetitive it has been. And this is something I'm going to get into a little later in the video. You can trust me on that. But yeah, I mean, I thought The Punisher in Daredevil Season 2, outstanding, best part of the season by far. However, in his own show, I cannot stress how annoying it is that they literally undo all of the build-up they did for The Punisher. I genuinely, it upsets me so much. Like, it's like the first, like, 5 minutes of, like, Punisher Season 1, he burns his suit and he stops being Punisher. Why? I mean, if it's supposed to be he's finished killing his, acing all the people involved with his family, some murder, I mean, fine, I guess, to a point. However, I mean, the entire point of Punisher is him icing criminals, so what happened to him never has to happen to anyone else. So it's kind of like one, I mean, it's kind of like somewhat selfish and like not even understanding of like the entire, of like Punisher's entire goals. So it's like very annoying. Also, I mean, adding on to that, that's like, yeah, and you wanna know the worst thing about that? Is they do the exact same thing in Punisher Season 2. So it's like, why? Genuinely, I cannot. It is so irritating. Now, in Daredevil Born Again Season 1, Punisher is in it, but I don't know if it's exact. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if he's like kind of hiding. It's, I don't know. It's really confusing. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk about the repetitiveness more in this review. But yeah, let's talk about like things I liked in the Punisher special. The action, I thought it was really cool. I liked how it had like some inspiration from the Raid movie, where it's just like Punisher trying to get out of the, trying to get out of the building. I thought it was really cool. Also, like seeing how he'd like take people he'd ice as like weapons and use them. I thought that was like, really cool, and I just thought it was like, I don't know. It kind of felt like a video game when like you loot dead bodies. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Also, I mean, Punisher action is always awesome because it's like so brutal. Yeah. Also, the suit. It is by far the best Punisher suit we have gotten. I mean, the only critiques is that like I feel like I don't know, I feel like he's kind of weird that he's got like some arms showing here and here. Also, I think I don't know. I know Punisher doesn't have a trench coat in the comics, but my oh my. There is nothing, I mean, Punisher's, I mean, there's something about trench coats with like some superhero suits, that just like fit so perfectly. And like, please, literally, if this had a trench coat and like the arms were and like the sleeves were longer, 10 out of 10, perfect suit. I mean, now I know like in the comics he does have like white gloves and white boots. I mean, they're fine. It doesn't really matter to me that much, but yeah, I mean, give this man a trench coat, and that is like one. I mean, that's like the best superhero suit of 2026. Hot take. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Spider-Man Brand New Day suit is pretty creamy. But yeah, also, I mean, I do have to say, it is a shame. He's legit wearing that suit for like 2 minutes, maybe. I know. I mean, I genuinely cannot believe it that he's like, especially because like one of the things about Punisher's suit is that it's literally just a bulletproof vest with a painted skull on it. That's like, yeah. I mean, like, why only like 2 minutes? Yeah, I mean, I have no idea. I mean, that also like adds on to like my issue with the original Punisher show. Is like, why can't we just have Punisher in the suit all season? I mean, it's a, I don't know, like, the Punisher not in the suit is like Superman not with the S sign, was the House of L logo. I know I said that in yesterday's video. It was like Daredevil and the double D's, but I mean, Daredevil you can pull off literally. If you remove the white skull from Punisher's suit, he's not Punisher. I mean, you have to have the white skull to pull off the Punisher look, and like, because it's like almost all of the first and second season of the original Punisher show, he's not wearing it. I mean, he's not wearing the like skull vest in season 2 of Daredevil, but I mean that's a touch annoying. But I mean, it's like Punisher has the simplest costume of all time. So like that just makes it so irritating when he doesn't wear it. So I mean, yes, the suit looks amazing, but like he's barely in it at all. And it's just like, I mean, they could have easily incorporated it into the film. Well, short film or special, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Also, I do have to say, cinematography looks really good in this special. Also, yeah, I forgot to say, the Punisher One Last Kill, it's not like a TV show, it's basically just like one episode of TV. They kind of framed this as like a bonus episode of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which I thought was like really cool, and I hope they can do something like that for next season. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's gonna add on to, I'm gonna talk about this later. I'm gonna talk about let's just go. Yeah. Yeah. What does this mean? Cycle of violence. Now, the reason the Punisher special almost dips its toes into cycle of violence, but like not quite enough. I feel like it is kind of like cool how like the villain is just getting revenge for like the Punisher punishing. I think that's like a really cool concept. However, they just didn't even fully execute it at all. So it's like, I mean, they almost had it. They just didn't even finish it, which is like my biggest issue of the short film. So yeah, I mean, I thought like really cool concept. But yeah, I mean, also repetitive. I know I've already talked about this with the original Punisher show, but like the fact, let's count how many times the Punisher goes in and out of retirement and how we have to wait entire season. So, Daredevil season 2, the Punisher becomes the Punisher. Punisher season 1, he stops becoming Punisher and then he becomes Punisher again. Punisher season 2, he stops becoming Punisher and then he becomes Punisher again. Honestly, I'm not going to count Daredevil Born Again season 1 because it is kind of implied that he's like still Punisher, and he does get back into the Punisher mode relatively quickly, so like, I'm not going to do it. But yeah, Punisher one last kill. Stops being Punisher, becomes Punisher again. Genuinely, why? 3 times. Let's just 13 episodes for Punisher Season 1, 13 episodes for Punisher Season 2, 1 episode for Punisher One Last Kill, 27 episodes of television that are just repeating each other. 27 hours of television. That is more than one full day. More than one full day. I am tweaking out over here. I am about to beat the camera up. I'm not going to, because I'm tired and I had a long day of school. But I am actually tweaking out, and it was also like somewhat late at night. But yeah, let me just have a drink of water so I don't tweak out and go insane. I needed that drink. You know, if I could see my face, it would probably be red right now. Even though it already is red. It's always red, so. I don't know. I mean, why? Like, why do we have to keep repeating? I mean, I like how Punisher One Last Kill could kind of be a way of like reintroducing fans to Punisher, like new fans, but like, why just go back and watch the original Punisher show? I mean, it's not that difficult. It is literally watching TV. If you don't have the attention span to watch TV, then just go doom scroll or do something else. Like, I don't know. If you can, yeah, let's just, I'm having another drink. Okay, yeah, let's talk about, like, my second biggest issue was the Punisher special, and yeah, that's, like, the fact that, like, the short film literally has, like, no third act. Like, doesn't even, like, I mean, literally all this Punisher special is Frank living in a crazy neighborhood, which I genuinely, like, I would watch this special again just so I could, like, watch some bystander, like, some extras, like, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, because it's, like, you have people, like, stealing and looting, and then, like, you also have, like, people doing their average day, and then, like, you have people fighting. It is actually crazy, like, what is going on in New York City right now. I mean, we just had the stuff in Daredevil. Let's just take a, like, full look picture at New York in the Marvel Universe as a whole. So it's like, so in 2012 you have an alien invasion, then you have, like, yeah, and then of course you have, in, like, 2018 half the universe disappears, and then, like, in 2023, I don't know, I mean, genuinely, why people actually live in New York City in the MCU is, like, beyond me. I mean, in the past year alone, we had the Void taking over New York City, Kingpin just like creating the anti-vigilante task force and just, like, kidnapping a load of people, and then now you have, like, whatever is going on in the Punisher's neighborhood. What is going on in New York City? And, like, I'm not even gonna be mad at Spider-Man for, like, not helping out, because he's just one person. Like, you can only do so much. What is going on in the city? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, as for like the like missing third act, it's just like the Punisher special is just, I mean, you have one great action scene, and then that's literally it. It's literally 44 minutes of footage. That's like, I don't know. Honestly, oh, come on. Sorry about that. I'm pirating video games on this computer. Actually, it's not pirating, I guess. It's just like playing YouTube games, and they're like glitchy. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's like very weird that it's like, I mean, the Punisher film, it should have been like Act 1, reintroduction, looking at where Frank is at, act in like him going for his stroll, and then getting confronted by Minucci, who's like the villain. I probably said her name wrong. I mean, yeah, I do think she's like interesting as like Punisher creating another Punisher. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, so you have that, you introduced, and she tells him, and then Act 2 is just like the entire fight in like Frank's apartment complex, and then what should have been Act 3, but it's basically just non-existent Frank suiting up and like fighting her and like all her forces. Like, that's what the Punisher special should have been, but like it just didn't have that at all. So it's just like really annoying. But yeah, overall, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Fun bad. There's a lot to like about this, but this is just like not good at all. So it's like, yeah. And like, if you've seen my reviews, you know I'm not really a harsh person, but yeah, this is not it at all. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm very surprised. Like, based on like all of the reviews I've seen from other YouTubers, I'm like somewhat in the minority, but like, I genuinely cannot believe that there are like people giving this a 7.5 out of 10 to like 7 or 8. Like, whoa. I mean, yeah, I cannot believe that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, also, like, John Marple wrote this. I mean, if this is what you're writing, then like, I genuinely do not think you understand the Punisher at all, because it's like, I mean, clearly Marvel has shown us like they only know how to tell one Punisher story, and that's like him becoming the Punisher. And it's like, we don't need to see the Punisher's origin story 4 times. And you know what? Because you're gonna repeat the Punisher origin story 4 times, you're getting a 4 out of 10. Also, I just decided to put this on my TV 2026 TV like tier list. I mean, it's technically not, but I mean, it's basically just an episode of television. So I don't know, I just put it on there just so I can like fill out this tier list more. And yeah, here it is with comic projects. It's the lowest one so far, and I hope nothing is lower than it. I mean, I was genuinely really looking forward to it. But yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts on the Punisher special down in the comments. Also, feel free to subscribe. You're right. Hey, let me get you. Oh yeah, feel free to subscribe. I do plan on making a tutorial where I make hot cocoa from stuff I stole from a hotel, so that's gonna be a very fun video. And yeah, I'm just waiting for a day when I'm like home alone and I can just make it in the kitchen maybe. So I mean, that'd be really fun. But yeah, definitely subscribe if you want to see that. I'm also gonna try to make a tutorial where I make blue Star Wars milk. That would be a fun one. But yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts on the Punisher's special. I thought it was very underwhelming. I was very disappointed. I was really looking forward to this. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you saw like my like YouTube short from like a couple of like almost a year ago, where I was talking about like Punisher being Spider-Man Brand New Day, I genuinely thought this was gonna be like 2026 is gonna be the year Punisher and we're gonna get him in Daredevil Born Again, then his own solo special presentation, and then back in Spider-Man Brand New Day. was definitely wrong about that. I mean, wasn't Daredevil Born Again, and his special presentation was very disappointing, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. This may have been a long one, I don't really know, but yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the voice. Yeah, screw it. Bye.